Hello, my darlings, come with me. Let's step into a world that feels like it's been lifted from the pages of a grand old storybook, Russia. The very name conjures up vast landscapes, epic tales, and a spirit both powerful and poetic. Here, history isn't just in museums, it's etched into the stones of its cities. We're about to journey through centuries, exploring Russia's soul through its breathtaking architecture. This is a story told in onion domes, golden spires, and glass skyscrapers. Imagine standing in a vast square surrounded by buildings so beautiful they make your heart ache. Each structure is more than bricks and mortar. It's a testament to faith, power, and vision. From Moscow's fairy tale cathedrals to St. Petersburg's elegant palaces, we'll uncover the stories these silent giants hold. To truly understand a place, you must walk its streets and look up. See how the light catches a golden dome at sunrise. Russian architecture is a dramatic language speaking of czars, revolutions, faith, and ambition. It's a visual symphony, each building playing its part in the grand orchestra of history. So, take my hand, and let's step into this enchanting world together. We'll marvel at the details, question the bold designs, and feel the weight of history. The story of Russia is written in its architecture, and we're about to turn the first page. Are you ready? Let's begin. Our first stop is the heart of Russia, Moscow's Red Square. Stepping onto its wide, cobbled expanse is unforgettable, a vast stage where Russia's history has played out. The name Krasnaya Ploshchad once meant beautiful square, and it truly is. You feel small, dwarfed by the incredible buildings that line its perimeter. On one side, the stern Kremlin walls. On another, the elegant gum department store with its glass roof and ironwork. The State Historical Museum, deep red and fairy tale-like, adds to the magic. Each structure tells a different chapter of the nation's story. You can almost hear echoes of parades, processions, and the joyful chatter of crowds. The square is alive with the ghosts of the past, yet filled with families, children, and couples today. It's both a grand national symbol and a beloved city park. This contrast is what makes Moscow captivating, a city holding its monumental history close while living in the present. As the sun sets, the square transforms, lights cast a golden glow on ancient stones and colorful domes. The Kremlin's red walls deepen, and St. Basil's Cathedral glows like enchanted jewels. Standing here, you feel a profound connection to the countless souls who have stood in this very spot. It's humbling and deeply moving. Red Square is more than a place, it's the soul of Moscow, open for all to see. Let's move closer to its most iconic wonder. At the edge of Red Square stands St. Basil's Cathedral, a symbol of Russia itself. It looks unreal, as if spun from sugar and candy, with swirling patterns and vibrant domes. Each dome is unique, striped, studded, twisted, defying all the rules of architecture. Commissioned by Ivan the Terrible in the 16th century, legend says he blinded the architects so it could never be rivaled. Officially named the Cathedral of the Intercession, it's better known as St. Basil's, after a holy fool buried on the site. Inside, you find a labyrinth of 9 intimate chapels, each corresponding to a dome. The walls are covered in centuries-old frescoes and icons, their colors softened by time. The narrow passages create a sense of quiet reverence, a stark contrast to the exuberant exterior. Those famous onion domes are practical, designed to shed snow, but also symbolic, candles reaching to heaven. St. Basil's is a declaration of faith and national identity, fusing Eastern and Western influences. It's both deeply Russian and universally beloved, a true fairy tale castle, unforgettable. From St. Basil's fantasy, we turn to the might of the Moscow Kremlin. Its red brick walls and 19 towers dominate the skyline, a city within a city, the center of Russian power for over 800 years. The word Kremlin means fortress, and you feel that strength in its ancient walls. Inside, you find Cathedral Square, surrounded by 3 magnificent cathedrals with golden domes. The Dormition Cathedral crowns czars. The Archangel Cathedral holds their tombs. The Annunciation was their chapel. The Armory Chamber and Diamond Fund are treasure chests of imperial riches, Fabergé eggs, crowns, and thrones. These objects remind us of a vanished world of opulence and power. Today, the Kremlin is still the seat of government, a living symbol of continuity. Here, past and present blend. Ivan the Terrible once walked these squares, and now modern leaders do too. The Kremlin has weathered invasions, revolutions, and centuries, remaining the ultimate symbol of Russian resilience. It is truly awesome. Now let's travel north to a city of a different vision. Now let's travel to St. Petersburg, a city born from a different vision. Founded by Peter the Great in 1703, it was built to be Russia's window to Europe. Peter brought in architects from Italy and France, building his city on the Neva River's marshy delta. The result, breathtaking classical beauty, grand boulevards, serene canals, and pastel palaces. Here, you find neoclassical and Baroque facades, gilded spires, and harmonious streets. Walking along Nevsky Prospect, you're surrounded by stunning buildings, Kazan Cathedral, the Singer House, and more. The city's canals have earned it the nickname Venice of the North. A boat trip reveals ornate bridges and endless aristocratic mansions reflecting a glamorous past. The water mirrors the sky and buildings, creating a dreamlike quality. St. Petersburg is built on a colossal scale, a testament to Tsarist ambition. Yet, it also has an intimate, artistic soul, home to Pushkin, Dostoevsky, and Tchaikovsky. The city's beauty has inspired generations of artists and writers. It's a European jewel on the edge of the Russian landscape. Now let's step inside its most iconic palace. The Winter Palace awaits. In the heart of St. Petersburg stands the Winter Palace, once home to Russian emperors. Its green and white Baroque facade stretches for what seems like miles, a staggering statement of imperial power. Designed by Bartolomeo Rastrelli, it boasts over 1,500 rooms and nearly 2,000 windows. The palace hosted spectacular balls and grand entrances on the Jordan staircase. Today, it houses the Hermitage Museum, one of the world's greatest art collections. Masterpieces by Da Vinci, Rembrandt, and Michelangelo fill its gilded halls. Each room is a work of art, from Empress boudoir to vast throne rooms. But the Winter Palace is also a place of history. The 1917 revolution ended the Romanov dynasty here. The palace became a symbol of both imperial glory and its downfall. Standing in Palace Square, you feel the weight of history. Now, let's visit a church that defies the city's classical style. The Church of the Savior on Spilled Blood stands in glorious contrast to St. Petersburg's classical style. Built where Tsar Alexander II was assassinated, it's a memorial in traditional Russian style. Its exterior is a feast for the eyes. Colorful onion domes, detailed mosaics, and enameled tiles. The 5 domes shimmer and change with the light, covered in intricate jeweler's enamel. Inside, every inch is covered in mosaics, over 7,500 square meters, more than any other church in the world. Biblical scenes and saints glitter in vibrant color, creating an overwhelming, immersive experience. Under the main dome, a canopy marks the exact spot where the Tsar fell, with the original cobblestones preserved. The church is both a place of mourning and a celebration of art, a tribute to a fallen Tsar and Russian genius. It's a unique, moving masterpiece, a jewel of traditional Russian art in a European city. Now let's return to Moscow and look to the future. The city's skyline is changing fast. Let's see how. Onward. Our journey ends in Moscow's modern skyline, where the city reinvents itself for the 21st century. The Moscow International Business Center, or Moscow City, is a cluster of futuristic skyscrapers, twisting glass towers and gleaming steel. These buildings represent a new Russia, ambitious, confident, and forward-looking. The Evolution Tower twists like DNA. The Federation Tower once topped Europe. These are bold, artistic statements transforming the city's skyline. Nearby, the Seven Sisters, Stalinist skyscrapers, blend Russian Baroque, Gothic, and American technology. They're grand, imposing, and uniquely Russian. From onion domes to glass towers, Moscow's architecture tells a story of power and ambition. Each era leaves its mark, creating a rich urban fabric. Moscow honors its past while embracing the future, a city in constant motion. And so, our journey through Russia's architectural wonders draws to a close. Our journey through Russia's architectural marvels comes to a close. We've stood in Red Square, marveled at St. Basil's, and felt the power of the Kremlin. We've wandered St. Petersburg's canals, danced in the Winter Palace, and been dazzled by the Church of the Savior on Spilled Blood. These buildings are more than beautiful. They're the story of Russia faith, revolution, ambition, resilience. To see them is to glimpse the Russian spirit. I hope this journey has filled you with awe and curiosity. The world is full of wonders, each with its own story. This is just one chapter. Countless adventures await. Thank you for joining me. Until we meet again, keep exploring, keep dreaming. Goodbye for now.